Williams, beautiful cut and finish. Jalen Williams with the flush. He's got 8 early points. Outlet Williams goes up again. Layup is good and the foul. Indiana's defense in this series has been just terrific. Williams lines up a 3. It's good. 22 now for Williams. SGA the drive. Back out to Dort. Right side. Jalen Williams a 3. It's gone. Jalen Williams knocks it down. On the drive, kicks it out Williams. Williams to the rack, high off the glass, it's good, he did it again!
Thank you!
What a bucket getter. Jalen Williams was a game changer in Game 5 as they beat the Pacers by 11 points at home. Talk about playing great basketball in big games. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about what the Thunder aren't telling you about Jalen Williams. The Thunder were able to win Game 5 as Jalen Williams scored 40 points against an underrated Pacers squad. With the performance of Jalen Williams in Game 5, it has now raised the question of who is most worthy of winning the 2025 NBA Finals MVP award. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. Should Jalen Williams get consideration for the 2025 NBA Finals MVP award? I'm going to say yes to this question. Believe it. Jalen Williams absolutely deserves consideration to win the 2025 NBA MVP award. Now, this does not mean I would vote for Jalen Williams to win the Finals MVP award. But what I am saying about Jalen Williams is that he's an elite bucket getter. He shot the ball from all 3 levels pretty well. He shot the mid-range great. He did a great job driving to the paint. He did an awesome job shooting his free throws. He did a great job shooting the 3-ball as well. Jalen Williams was a floor spacer for the OKC Thunder, and he was able to help the Thunder offense out. Anytime Jalen Williams scores 40 points, the Thunder are virtually unbeatable. Heck, if Jalen Williams scores 30 or more points, the Thunder are already unbeatable. They got a historic defense, and their historic defense has been a big reason why they won 68 games. It's a big reason why they were the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. It's a big reason why the Thunder have been able to steamroll most of the teams in the NBA playoffs, and now they're 1 win away from winning the NBA Finals. Obviously, the Indiana Pacers have been a tougher than expected challenge. I expected this series to be over in 5 games. Ultimately, though, it seems like it's going to be over in 6 games. If not, then it's going to a Game 7. But this OKC Thunder squad is a historically great all-time team. It's the best defense the NBA has seen since the 2004 Detroit Pistons. Jalen Williams is a bucket getter. You obviously look at how Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he scored 31 points, and it still felt like the Pacers did a pretty good job of holding down Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a great player. He won the MVP award for a reason, and he's a walking 30-point machine. Anytime Shai Gilgeous-Alexander steps the floor, you might as well just pencil him in for 30 points when he's locked in. The only time the Indiana Pacers have been able to successfully stop Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was in Game 3, and even in Game 3, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 24 points, which for most players, that's a pretty good night for them. Ultimately, though, I'm taking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as my Finals MVP pick because he's the leader of this Thunder team, and he's also a walking bucket as well, just like Jalen Williams. Also, look at the fact how Shai Gilgeous-Alexander recorded 10 assists. I know some people criticize Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for not sharing the basketball in Game 4, but like I said on yesterday's show, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is perfectly capable of elevating his teammates by passing the basketball effectively, which guess what? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did exactly that. He finished the game with 10 assists, and he had 31 points. That's a pretty great night if you ask me. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should be the Finals MVP favorite, but if you don't want to go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for whatever reason, you have to consider Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams has gotten better with each game in the series. He sucked in Game 1. He got better in Game 2. He played pretty good for stretches in Game 3. Then he played great in Game 4. And Game 5, he was spectacular. This OKC Thunder squad is fun to watch. I like watching Shai Gilgeous-Alexander get to the free throw line. I like watching Jalen Williams be a great player in iso ball. I like watching Chet Holmgren get rebounds at an elite level. I criticized Chet Holmgren after game 3. I say he needed to play more in the paint. Well, guess what? Chet Holmgren has done exactly that. I've been very satisfied with what I've seen from the Thunder in the last 2 games. I also want to show you guys this clip of Brian Windhorst talking about Jalen Williams being comparable to Scottie Pippen. I thought it was a lot of hyperbole in there, but if Jalen Williams is dropping 40 points a night in the NBA Finals, that comparison might not be too far off. Roll the film.
There are people in this league who believe that Jalen Williams can have a Scottie Pippen-like career because he can do it at both ends. The playing of point guard throughout the first 3 quarters of this game and then working in the 2-man game to force a better matchup for SGA, Jalen Williams was the guy who unlocked SGA throughout that whole game, and that 1-2 maneuver could be a big thing, not just tonight, but for the next decade in the NBA.
Winning.
Obviously, that was a hot take spewed out by Brian Windhorst, but hey, if you got hot takes being spewed out like that, well then your guy better show up and ball out, which is exactly what happened for Jalen Williams in game 5. Like I said, he was able to score on all 3 levels. He scored in the paint, he scored in the mid-range, and he scored from 3. He also did a great job guarding the perimeter players for the Indiana Pacers. He also did a pretty good job guarding the paint as well. This guy can switch 1 through 5. He can guard point guards, he can guard shooting guards, he can guard centers, he can guard power forwards, he can guard small forwards. Jalen Williams is a versatile defender. He's one of my favorite players on the OKC Thunder. He plays with hunger, he plays with passion, and obviously when you got those factors of combination coming into play, good things are going to happen, which is exactly what happened in game 5. The Thunder were able to set the tone because of the ability to score the basketball from Jalen Williams. When Jalen Williams gets going, it opens up everything else for the OKC Thunder. It opens up lanes for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to excel in the mid-range game. It opens up 3-point shots for the other role players on this team. You got Caruso. I know he didn't have a great game 5, but he's been phenomenal throughout most of this series. You also got Aaron Wiggins. He's an underrated player. And Dort, how about the ability to shut down Tyrese Haliburton? Tyrese Haliburton didn't even make 1 shot. You want to talk about historic great defense? This is the definition of it. And for any NBA draft prospect that wants to watch how elite defenders work, watch Dort because he did a great job shutting down Tyrese Haliburton. I know Tyrese Haliburton isn't 100% right now, but damn it, we've been calling Tyrese Haliburton a superstar in these entire playoffs, and obviously Tyrese Haliburton did not play anything close to a superstar. Tyrese Haliburton got shut down in game 5. The only way he scored was through the free throw line. That was a defensive clinic that I saw. The OKC Thunder did a great job forcing turnovers, and anytime the OKC Thunder force a lot of turnovers, they're going to win basketball games more often than not. This is not like game 1 where the Thunder forced a lot of turnovers, but they just didn't take advantage of their opportunities. Obviously, the OKC Thunder, they took advantage of their opportunities in Game 5. That's why they came out victorious. As far as what the Thunder are not telling you about Jalen Williams, they are not telling you that Jalen Williams is the perfect Robin to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's Batman. The Thunder have a dynamic duel in SGA and Jalen Williams, and J-Dub did a great job being the Robin to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's Batman. He did a great job getting to the line, and anytime Jalen Williams gets going on offense, the Thunder are virtually unbeatable. Heck, they can beat you in a variety of ways. They can beat you with SGA. They can beat you with Jalen Williams. They can beat you with Chet Holmgren. They can beat you with Dort. They can beat you with Case and Wallace. They can beat you with a lot of players. The Thunder have a deep squad. They're a historically great defense. They won 68 games, and they're 1 win away from capping off the greatest season that we have seen in quite some time from a team perspective. So that is why Jalen Williams should get consideration for the 2025 NBA Finals MVP award, as Jalen Williams has proven to be an elite bucket getter when it matters most. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking. Like the video and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran and Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.